Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Justin Fields is special. Some people are just finding out. We are locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder, we have revamped the Quarterback School Patreon community. It has never been cheaper. It has never been easier. You've never had more content available. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, if you're interested in more Quarterback School content, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. The link is in the description. I sincerely appreciate the support. As for this video, let's get into it. All right, Justin Fields is special. People are starting to take notice. First one here, play action versus zone. Wide ass open over the middle of the ball. Love Fields here, finding the throwing lane. Really nice job from the end zone camera where we can really see it. They're doing a really nice job of starting to incorporate some play action, some move the launch point, some give some guys some help up front while allowing Justin Fields to drive the ball down the field. So again, play action, stress, find the throwing lane, right around the big old paw. Throw it away from that near defender. See him throw it away from 52. Nice play. And that's about as open as it got today. So catch zone, catch some space in the middle of the field. Again, love the design here. Shift, play action. Go stand on the logo, turn around. I'll put it right on you, on the body, on the break. Let's get it rolling. But make no mistake about it, there wasn't a whole lot of this after this play. They said enough of that. We're going to get hip to hip and make things a lot tighter coverage-wise. But really like the job here, the design, the ball, the ability to stand in the pocket, rip it down the middle of the field. Let's go. Next one here, 3rd and 8. This is a scramble for a first down. This is actually the same play as the last play we can talk about. This is just Justin Fields saying, thank you so much. I'll do it myself. I love the fact that he's got 2 hands on the ball for the vast majority of this from the pocket. This is also hands to the face there on the left guard. You know, not the worst no call of the day, but you know, not easy to do if you're wondering why he's getting pressure, why we've got 3 stooges there with the left guard, right tackle. The dink. If anything, you know, tell those guys have to learn. You know, it's not their fault necessarily here with hands to your face, friendly fire, but you got to get your ass up and keep playing because our guy is keeping playing. And he is a truck to bring down and certainly has the capacity to get vertical like damn near nobody else in the game. So hands to the face, brutal. Go get it. It's not there. Love it. Now, from the back here, it's worth diagramming this thing because this is the last play where we have that drop later in the game for the very last play of the game. So where that drop ends up going, we're going to call this a crosser. It might be an in. That's where we get the drop. It's paired with this kind of deep flag. And then at the very top, the number 1's on a deep in. On that last play, we'll look at later, but that outside in might be there. Easy for me to say with a clicker. But right here, you get something flash right in your face. Nothing, you got to get out of there before that in opens up. And we can just go get it ourselves. Again, the thing to pay attention to with Fields is once he decides, okay, that he's going forward. So right here, the vertical element of him to accelerate, make people miss, and get going forward and protect himself, rarely take a big hit. That is the unique part of his ability to run. Okay, so it's the creativity, but then the vertical element. That acceleration vertical, very few, if any, others can do it. 3rd and 9. A little sprint right option. This is really too easy. This is more crummy defense than anything else. Watch the slot down here to the bottom. You know, it's 3rd and 9. You shouldn't be able to run a quick out for a first down or a flat to a first down. But we're here for Fields. We're not going to apologize. Things I love about this are blocking the edge, moving the launch point, getting Fields on the run towards his target. And there it is. Sometimes you'll see a bit of a better pick or rub. This is actually not a bad job. This is just more crummy defense than anything else right here. Anytime, okay, as you're watching football at any level, if you see DBs playing man coverage at the same level, they're going to get picked. I don't care. Right here, we come in just to kind of not really get a true rub, but just enough of a presence to come up here, settle, and accelerate out. And really, this should just be a catch and tackle. You know, it should not be a first down, theoretically. This is just way too much space. Too easy. But again, nice job from Fields. Other thing I really love about Fields, just talking quarterback technique here when we're talking about sprint out. Watch where he catches it. And on the 33, get some depth, and then carve downhill. So he's behind the 35. You go to throw that thing, you're going downhill on the other side of the 35. That's going downhill towards your target. Love it. Really nice job. Nice call. Probably shouldn't be there in versus most NFL defenses, but not going to apologize for it again and promote the things that we love about it. Move the launch point, get them on the run. Nice, easy throw to the flat. Love it. Next play, touchdown. This is a really nice design here. We're going to shift, motion, fake power to the offensive left, hit the tight end on the shallow. This is a world-class ball fake. And this is, hey, I used to coach Aaron Rodgers. This is how Aaron used to do it. Watch the film. You come out and do it just like that. So watch the empty hand ball fake here, pulling the guard. So right there. And the little shuffle. So see the head back, empty hand, head back, ball on your hip. 15 kind of notices it, but as we'll see with 15, it doesn't matter. We got you. And then that's a dime of a throw. That's right up on his face. It allows him to go score, hit his softball home run. But there's a lot to like here. The shift, the eye candy. We're faking power, pulling the guard to the left, getting that tight end sneaking out. But for me and for this video and for this channel, it's all about the fake. Love it. It's just really, really detailed, nuanced quarterback play right here as far as the ball fake under center, empty hand, head, the little shuffle, the timing of it, and then the accuracy of the throw. Y'all, that is perfect. Boom. Next one. This is a cool quarterback run. Whether you want to call this pin and pull to the field or crack with no toss, the thing that makes this is the back. Watch the back split flow action. So he's going back and chopping. Whoop. That's going to allow that cutback. And you're like, how is there that big of a hole on the backside? And it's a really great job from Fields, you know, setting this and then cutting it back. But because 24 goes back and eliminates the C-gap defender on our right, chop. See that hole that he creates? I mean, look at the hashes. There's no one between the hashes. They're all trying to get outside. They've seen him get to the edge on similar plays. Now we go chop the backside and cut it back. So the quarterback design run in a full catalog or full menu of options. It's not just zone read. It's not just buck sweep, pin and pull. It's not just zone read lead. It's these types of little wrinkles of having the split flow action to allow that big alley, that big cutback lane to be a part of the run, as opposed to just saying, hey, let's get an extra lead blocker to the edge. No, no, no. Now let's get a little split flow action, chop them, and go cut it back. Great job from Fields too. Great vision. Next one, 3rd and 5. This is a miss for me. Up top, he's going to throw the inside fade to the point on the bunch. Okay, so first let's just talk about the throw. Can't have a never in history ball. This thing sails to the right. For me, occasionally, Fields will predetermine he's going to take a shot. Now, I'm on record, I think as much as anybody, saying he's as good as most throwing the ball down the field. Okay, but also don't come at me and be like, it's swirling, the winds are going. Look at the flags. They're blowing to the left. Okay, so if anything, you should miss this ball to the field, inside. You shouldn't push it outside towards the stands into the thick white. So we missed the throw. All right, it's not going to be perfect. There's someone in our lap. Okay, and that stuff happens. I think the thing that would make me the most nervous, and when I see him predetermine things, it's that the Bears have a lot of deficiencies offensively on the perimeter. Okay, so let's acknowledge that first. One little trade for whoever is not going to solve all those issues. So to me, predetermine, he doesn't win here. He's kind of over the top the whole time. Let's just not throw that. Okay, so let's pretend that the point is not there. We're going to X him out. So right here, he's not there and he's not there. And now we've got these two, and they're really just playing flanker drive. Okay, we're going to call this the flanker, this the tight end type. He's got the basic in, and when you're tight like this in a bunch, he's going to run like a burst in. So he's going to run here and kind of settle here, try to get in the way of this player, up and on the in. And the outside player is going to give him a little movement and then come underneath and run that shallow drive route. And it's there. It's a first down. So again, I acknowledge it's easy. He doesn't have the luxury of using a clicker and hit pause and all those types of things, but just play it out. Do you think the point is open? The first one, make the determination. Is he ever open? Does he ever blow by him? I mean, if anything, it's a back shoulder if he's that high. And now let's go watch the tight end, the number 3 on the bunch. Watch him set the rub. Just enough, just a little. Okay? I wouldn't say the tip, but just a little. But that's a first down if he works that shallow. And it's just an easier throw too. I want him to take chances down the field. I love the aggressiveness, but don't predetermine it. Especially on these types of down and distance, 3rd and 5, you got a shallow runaway versus man. Let's take it. You can see that shallow coming across, right? It's there. That's a first down. That's a much harder throw. That's a big miss. We can be better. Next one here, power read. Okay, I put this on here just to show the evidence of a comprehensive run game, first part. The other part is, for me, okay, I don't necessarily love how this is blocked. And I'm not going to spend 10 minutes on this, although I would want to. But power read, we're reading what is normally the C-gap defender. We'll call it the edge defender, long hair on the left. So my man can't be right. If he comes down at all, we hand off this jet action here. Okay, if he gets width, then we're going to run power. Okay, so he's out of here. We'll say he's not here. Okay, so what does this identification happen? How does it normally happen? Well, we're going to call this the mic, the middle of the 3 linebacker types, right? So we are going to leave the play side linebacker. That's for the wrapping guard. He's right here. Okay, so what do we need here? Hopefully, you get a significant amount of horizontal double teams. So this front side, these 4 should all be going gap down to a backer. If there's no one in your gap down, so the tight end, is there anyone in his gap down? No. So I personally prefer, and again, this is just me, Mr. YouTuber, not NFL coach, although this is how you should fucking do it. Down, gallop, put your shoulder into this cat's hip, and eject him into the Gatorade up to here. Okay. Next one here. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Okay. There's no one in his gap down. So for me, I would want a double team here. No one in his gap down. I want a double team here, back here. Now, this is where it gets nuts. Okay. Don't lose your mind. Okay. We're pulling the guard. When you're in 12 personnel, okay, 12 personnel, meaning you've got 2 tight ends, 1, 2, it changes the backside rules. Normally, the backside tackle is a gap hinge player. That means that he's got to protect the B gap, and once it's taken over by the center, he can hinge. But we don't need a hinge when we've got the tight end in. So really, it's just gap down. So he's got backside gap down. Now we got a gap hinge here. So instead of getting a triple team right here on this, with this, and this, okay, we get a triple team here. That to me is inefficient run blocking. We've got at least 2 people making a mistake. Probably the offensive line coach, probably the center, and probably the tight ends coach and the tight end. So 4 people. So just watch that triple team on the backside 4-eye, which we're not running at, and we don't care if we get movement. That ain't it right there. That's the type of stuff that, okay, we've made a business decision. We are running the quarterback. Well, we do not need backside triple teams. Don't do this shit to me. Let's get some movement on the front side and get up on some linebackers and get downhill with the best athlete on the field. So it can be all of those things, okay? That's the part that I think is, it's great to see us running the quarterback, the royal we of the Bears family, myself included when we're watching Fields. But also, come on now, man. We're not triple teaming the 4-eye on the backside. Let's get some movement at the play side point of attack, okay? Also, 85, everyone's favorite eligible offensive tackle. Get some movement, bro. That looks like you're putting your hand on your friend. That does nothing for us. I got my issues with this, but they can be a lot better if we're going to run the quarterback like this. And we have to run the quarterback like that. Next one, touchdown. Love this play. 3rd and 8, inside fade to the number 3. Great separation, dime of a throw. Got somebody right in our lap. This is also really nice design here, using the 2 to kind of sort of pick, rub, soft rub for the number 3 on the inside fade. We're lined up to the left. Again, can't really get through the throw. The throw is perfectly up on his face. There's so much to like here. So first thing to pay attention to. Everyone in the stadium should be saying, the number 2's on the line of scrimmage. This is not a bunch. If anything, this is a super loose bunch. that normally means that he's going first deep in whatever. Okay, so we're going to say he comes up and runs to the post. Then we're going to buy just enough time here and run inside fade to all this space. So we've got all this space because we've got press coverage on the number 1. So just a beautiful design here. Now, Mooney wins as well, which is like seeing a unicorn out there on the Bears perimeter. See him create that space, the separation, and the ball is perfect. Absolute strike, someone right in our face, dime up on our face. Loved it. So this has got the full cocktail: design, execution, separation, accuracy, good enough pass protection. This is drinking NFL offense. Love it. Right up on us. Beautiful. Next one. This is a special play. 3rd and 6. This is not my favorite iteration of mesh. Just the inside receivers running mesh, deep hook by the number 2. And this is just Justin Fields being who we saw he was in college, and now we're seeing on Sundays, y'all. People are trying to pretend like this wasn't on the tape in college. This is what it was. This is what it is. This is what it's going to be. So just enjoy it. Let it wash over you. There's not a whole lot I can say other than that shouldn't be possible right there, to come up, move up in the pocket, go rip it, turn it down, and then make 3 people miss for a touchdown and run away from the last one. Nice little hip by from Mooney right there as well. It's just special shit. That's what it is. Exactly. Who knows? Be lucky he's part of the franchise and just take it for what it is. Now, why do I say it's not my favorite mesh? Well, because we're running, normally this is paired with a rail. This is, it looks like a check swing, and this looks like just a go. So essentially those are nothing routes for me here, unless you love the matchup up top. The deep hook where he kind of turns down the pump, and then we're just running mesh. And this is high school mesh. This is day 1 install mesh. We can have better iterations of mesh if there's any kind of criticism to this play. But this ability to get up the field, move up in the pocket, be that flexible with your hips, great decision making, and then just accelerate. The vertical speed is not a joke. And finish that thing. Special. Special, special, special. I love it right here. Full speed mesh. No. Deep hook. Oh, we could. No. Get in the play, 85. Help us out. Great job from Mooney with the hip by. Love it. Just a massive, massive play. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. You know about the Quarterback School Patreon community. Get over there, check it out, become a member. In addition, we've got Quarterback School courses. We've got a bunch of them. It's November, so Black Friday right around the corner, massive sale. Think about it, lock it in, get ready for those sales. And then finally, we've got a bunch of additional free resources. We've got a free course on the quick game. We've got a play calling tool. We've got a Pass Pro Quiz. Any and all of those things sound interesting to you, check them out, all linked in the video description. I appreciate it. As for this video, let's keep it going. Next one, 2nd and 18. Okay, this is a slant up top. I like how they're hiding Mooney here, shifting him out to the number 1. We just missed the throw. Now, before I jump into, hey, fix this, fix that, acknowledge, new guy, whatever, this essentially routes on air to a slant. My issue, and this is me, okay? I don't know how they teach it. Maybe they teach him to do this footwork. But the footwork to me is not the best choice for if we're going to run free access, 3-step slant. So in the league, most slants versus free access, meaning not bump pressure up here. Okay? This player is off, so we have a free access to do whatever we want with the stem. Normally, this is inside foot up, 3-step slant. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're coming across. And this window with this linebacker, essentially in the backside A gap here, this is premium look, made to order. These are handoffs for NFL players. What I personally prefer is to catch it in gun, take 1 step, be lined up, and throw it. To me here, if you're going to take this 2-step shuffle hop that you see some guys do, especially in the Green Bay world, you have to just do it quicker. There's too much of a relaxed vibe here for me, which makes him feel like he's late, and you shouldn't be late versus this premium look. Now, maybe Claypool rolls that thing a little bit too. That's what I would classify as a shitty, not good enough route, especially for an NFL wide receiver. 1 And he's already got his head in before his second foot hits the ground. 2, 3, he's rolling that thing in there. And he almost stops too because he thinks he's going to get hit. 1, 2, 3, crummy route. You know, the ball is a tick late. Yeah, he could catch it. He looks like he gets scared, little alligator arms there. But watch it from the back here with just the footwork. And maybe they're teaching it. And just because they're teaching it doesn't mean that it's right. Let's see how he's kind of got that, what I would classify. It looks like a relaxed 1, 2, throw down. Like it feels hurried. And you can see how that window is probably tighter than it should be because that's a premium look. When that backer is in the A side, A gap. So again, A gap. And here's the backer that's taking away a slant. This is a handoff. This is the premium look. There are not better looks to throw slants in the league than this. We have to hook this up. So the route's not good enough. We can get in a whole different conversation, a whole other video about that cat 10, but we can be better. Next one, 3rd and 1. Love this play design. Love this call. This is a naked keeper, you know, that's kind of built in to run with a pass option. So really nice job here with the play fake, the acceleration. Again, this is just a jog for him. But 3rd and 1, to be able to get that like that is pretty sweet. So watch the edge here. This is my favorite part about this, is how this thing is blocked. So we're going to, the number 1, cracking the backer. The number 2 here is cracking the edge. Once he gets and secures the edge, though, he's running a route. He's into the flat as an option. So when the quarterback comes out of here, he can 1, run it, 2, throw it, or inverse. When he doesn't get the ball, the wide receiver, he then blocks again. So he really gets 2 blocks. He gets a block at the point, and he gets a block down the field. So just a really nice job of incorporating, you know, a run option, a pass option, block options. Nice job from 18. That's just a real heads-up play. It's a nice design. It's great execution. These plays, 3rd and 1, short yardage plays, are massive plays in football games. And to be able to execute like that and get it that easily, pretty sweet. Next one here. This is zone read. This is one of those ones that defensive coaches win on the whiteboard and on the field. Our guy's just a better athlete than you. Good luck. 2 middle fingers. And this is just simple zone read. You know, this looks like 15 went to watch like a surf video clinic on YouTube. Said, oh, I just take 1 step across the line of scrimmage. I pretend like I'm surfing and I'll tackle him. Well, you're still in open space, and that guy's the best athlete on the field. So you're not going to touch him. Almost pulled a Bo Jackson here and ran down the hallway. But this is as simple as it gets. So we're going to zone read. They're going to run zone to the left. Conflict defender, first level RPO right here. He's going to do exactly what he's taught to do. Take 1 step, past the feet of the offensive lineman, and get in a surf position, athletic position. Well, what they don't tell you on the videos is that you have to tackle Justin Fields in open space. So could he hand it off? Sure. Is he a better athlete than 15 and he's got all this space? Yeah. Go get it, bro. This is starting to see video evidence similar to what we see with Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, as far as sometimes these guys are just better athletes than who they're playing against, and they can call their own number. And so instead of being perfect on the whiteboard, you know, that's it. That's how you do it, 15. 1 step across, surf. Oh, shit. Doesn't matter. Different than the scout team. Next one, touchdown pass. Really nice to design here. 85, little tight end delay. Again, another play action element, another softball home run. Watch the tight end engage. Boom. Get off me. Not missing another layup. Right on him. Just a really nice job. I love these types of designs, but make no mistake about it. We're not winning on the perimeter. We're not gapping people. These are designed opened. So we're going to engage, and then bleed off. And hopefully you have enough space right here where you can just rip this on him like this. Otherwise it turns into like a fade back pylon, not nearly as good of a play. So this is, to me, high school Harry Trickum Dickum that the Bears just have to do. They don't have the perimeter separation to go down there and just get open, especially in the tight red. So I love to see these types of designs. I love to see Justin Fields incorporate this type of ball. Good play fake, right on him. That's an easy one. Yes, please. Next one, 1st and 10. This is a sack. This is on Justin Fields for me. Now, this is a dinosaur of a play. I haven't seen this play in probably maybe 20, definitely 15 years. I'm used to calling this play kangaroo. It's essentially slant with an under. It's an old school Mike McCarthy play, Green Bay play, Saints play for me. Now, do not be the cat that screenshots me and says the ball should go to the tight end. Back in the day, okay, this play was played slant one up here, and then depending on what the shell was, you essentially had a middle field read, which was a post or an in, a corner, and then an under. That's why it's called kangaroo. Down under, throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Okay? And then it's usually paired with a wide. And you would read this thing, or Aaron Brooks would read this thing, 1 to 2 normally. Now, some people I've been around make this an alert, like a 1-0, like, hey, if you have the alert pre-snap, great. Otherwise, just come out, maybe get the corner. It's an iteration of smash and just put it on the under. So it sure looks like he's working down here. If he's working down here to this corner under, this ball has to go to the under. And we don't have to be in the quarterback room to say, hey, your eyes are over here. This guy's wide ass open. It's quick game. Throw it. And so again, it's quick game, so you don't have time to hold on for that tight end and for some person to screenshot me the tight end coming open late when he's already sacked in the grasp. Okay, don't be that person. Just read the corner down here and put it on the under. It's there. Catch, throw. Don't hold on to it like this. That's the ones. These are the ones that we need to refine and accelerate our process of getting these out of the game for Fields. Those types of holding on to the rock with quick game calls, we can't have. He can get better immediately. Next one. I don't love this play call. Okay, we're getting tight towards the end. This is a really tough play action look for the left tackle. So again, I'm not coaching the offensive line for the Bears, but if we're going to move the launch point, which normally I would love, okay, first of all, we're in kind of passing time of the game. We're going to move the launch point here, a little play fake. If we're going to do this with our guys up front here, everybody's going to be going this way like elephants on parade. When this left guard goes to help the center on the 0 here, or goes to try to take that over, he's really, really stressing this left tackle who's got a 3 technique here. There's a guy in front of 55. So once he leaves, just imagine the left guard's not there. Okay? Not a great job. So left guard's not there. We're going to move the launch point right here. This 3 technique has got the angle on this tackle. And that's a really hard block if he's just going to straight line us there and not give us any help or presence with the left guard. So that in and of itself for me is tough. And again, I don't know what their toolbox is up front, but I can tell you that the left guard is leaving the left tackle out to dry. Okay? That's not a great angle. That's not where you want to live if you're a left tackle. Okay? And I'll compound that take, so bummer. Next thing there, you can't take that sack running out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage from Fields. But also, just look down the field. Where do you want him to throw the ball? Okay, these are the last 3 plays. Where do you want him to throw the ball? Now, I want him to throw it in the first row there. Can't take that Elvis Grbac sack. But our left tackle's in a tough spot. Our quarterback's running out of bounds for sacks. There's nobody open down the field. It's bad. Next one, 3rd and 10. Now, this obviously should have been called a penalty. Okay, let's acknowledge that from jump. Let's also acknowledge the fact that I love Justin Fields, giving him a chance. No overthrows here. No overthrows. Give our guy a chance, go up and make a play. Should be a penalty. It's not. It's a bad call. The next thing, if we're going to run double goes like this, who's winning? Where do you want him to go? Like when people say, and I know Bears fans love their team. Okay, great. Good for you. You should. This is what the lack of perimeter talent looks like. Those dudes are hip to hip. No one's open down the field. What do you want him to do? Okay, and then the other thing I would add here, just quarterback-wise, I am not and have never been a fan of play fakes to throw outside goes. It's just unnecessary. We're not pulling up linebacker types. It just makes the throw harder. Don't do it. Get it out of your offense. Please don't stop calling it. So this little play fake here, just unnecessary. But nobody's open. Got to give your guy a shot. Should be a penalty. Screwed. Then the last one here, 4th and 10. This one to me is a great job from Fields, giving his team a chance, can't catch it for him. You know I'm going to say it. Okay, you feel bad for that guy, whatever. But if we're trying to be objective, okay, and again, I get it. It's hard as hell to play quarterback in the league, especially when you're getting hit. You feel like you're essentially only in this game because of your skill set, honestly, for Justin Fields at this point. This bailout, scramble, got to make this play. This is a play that he can make and he should catch. Okay, let's acknowledge that. But let's also acknowledge the fact that this in gets us the first down to in structure, in phase. So can we, you be the judge, hit the back foot, hitch up here, and make this throw up top to the in where the play is probably designed to go? I think you probably could. Okay. Up, don't have to bail. Up, throw the in with anticipation. It's a first down. But I also get, hey, you're in this game because of your creativity, your playmaking ability. Get out there, make a play. You feel it, see it. That's really, really hard to do. Okay, it's really hard to say, we're here because of this ability. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take what's the in structure of the play. But at the end of the day, we'll leave it right here. Can't catch it for him. So that is a wrap. Justin Fields, week 9. Justin Fields is special. He's been special. I don't care where the hell you've been. He's been special for a long time. Now we're starting to see that flourish on Sundays because of how the Bears are starting to use him, both in the run game, in creating space for him to allow his special skill set to take over. And what that looks like is driving the ball down this field with great accuracy consistently. And then his ability to create and his vertical speed, essentially unmatched, that combination. So what that looks like is what it looks like in this game for Justin Fields. He's making big plays with his feet. He's making big plays with his arm. Now, is it perfect? Hell no. And that's really the exciting part, because once you start to see the consistency of, I think half of it being the time clock in his head, and then the other half being just not predetermining where the ball is going to go. When he's able to take those few little steps and really put everything together, my goodness, watch out, because right now it's special. It's already special. So once it comes together, it's going to be scary. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.